hoping we might get a FIFA video out, maybe GTA one out later. I'm not really sure, but right now, just a video to let you know. And why am I wearing my Ireland hat? Well, today, history has been made. The first ever Ireland versus New Zealand rugby match was played 111 years ago, and though Ireland have won so many Six Nations, nearly won the World Cup, we'd never beaten New Zealand. We'd come close 3 years ago when the 80th minute was there. We were leading. And what did New Zealand do? They get the fucking try. They had to get the conversion to win. Did they get it? No. And the ref made them retake it because apparently an Ireland player ran off the line too soon. Which, you look at the replay, he didn't really do. And they won. Because that's just New Zealand. So today, we start brilliantly. They get a yellow card, the 8th minute, and we just run away. We just get 2 tries, 14 points on the board. Already got some there. We're thinking, this is brilliant. We're going to half-time. We're in the lead. We're thinking, come on, we can easily do this. And New Zealand do the New Zealand thing. Second half, they start turning it around. They start scoring tries. They just looked dominant, and they really did. And they came within 4 points of us, and I'm thinking, it's going to happen again. They're going to fuck us over in the last minute. But we kicked it long, and for some reason he ran into his own try line, and we just took him straight out. Ireland get the scrum, 5 metres away from their try line. We get the ball, it's over the line, about 3 minutes to go, something like that, and that's it. They have to get 2 converted tries, 2 minutes left, they couldn't do it, and we won. Ireland finally beat New Zealand, and it's probably one of the proudest moments. Honestly, it probably is. I've got family in New Zealand, half my family is from New Zealand, and we beat them. We finally beat them. It is so proud. Actually just beating them for the first ever that's history. I watched 80 minutes of history there, and that was probably bigger to Ireland than winning some of them Six Nations, because that's New Zealand, the best team, who thrashed Australia. And it's one of the first times in 30 odd years or something that New Zealand have conceded 40 points. Yeah, I know. We won 40 points to something like 29, I think it was in the end. I don't really give a shit about the New Zealand, they fucked it. But I think something like 40, 29. And that's the first time they conceded 40 points in 3 odd years. And that's brilliant for us. We didn't make a single mistake in that game. Yeah, sure, they got tries, but they're New Zealand. They're going to get tries. It's New Zealand. They're always going to score. But defensively, we were great. Every time they got the ball, we'd close them down. We got so many turnovers, won so many of their lines out. And our drive, Jesus Christ, our bloody drive. We have the New Zealand coach who taught them to drive, and we just use it against them. Some of the drives that we made were incredible. That's what won us the game, to be honest. Every time they got the ball, we'd turn it over so often. We'd drive them back so far. Tactically, we were brilliant. Tactically, the game was ours. But there's always a risk of losing to New Zealand because of the name, because they are New Zealand, and because they are more than capable of scoring a try in the last 10 seconds of a game. So that's why, even at the last minute of the game, it took that last try to really go, that's it, we've done it now. You just know. Because then, we were 4 points in the lead. They get a try, they've won it. We then about 11 points in the lead, something like that. And that's it then. They can't win. And literally, you're so proud when you just see your country pull off it's an upset in rugby. And I know a lot of people at school watch rugby, love rugby, play rugby. That was a game. The French always do well against them, and we usually beat the French. But that was a great game. Tactically, as I say, we were on point. Mistakes, I think we made about 3-4 mistakes. A few bad kicks, something like that. But I don't. You're going to make a few mistakes. But New Zealand, so many passes were just bouncing around the ground, so many knock-ons. Losing the ball on a turnover so often, running into their own try line, getting taken down so we can get another try. They play quite poor, to be fair. I'm not, the New Zealand still, they still played brilliantly for, they're still New Zealand, but they didn't play as good as they can. And I think that did help. The fact that we rattled them, we shook them up. They were expecting us to walk in there, beat us by about 20 points, leave, everyone's happy. But no, as I say, we straight away, we took it to them. We got straight onto them every time they got the ball. We were on them, we pressed them, we wouldn't let them have the ball. We, turned it over, we rattled them. They didn't really know what to do. As I say, they got to come back 2 tries in a row. We're thinking, Jesus Christ, here we go. But I think the Ireland boys then kind of thought, fucking get your shit together now. We can't lose it. We tied up at the back again, a few crucial tackles, and that was it. The final whistle went and history was made. Absolutely brilliant. And that's why I'm making this video, because that was history. I mean, that is a victory worth, well, that's just one of the best victories I've seen. It's absolutely astonishing. I mean, I'm not really bothered, if we lose them in the next knockout match. We beat New Zealand, something we've never done. We've kind of, we've come close. We've drawn with them before. As I say, we only just lost in, the 80th minute was gone. They scored a try. So, we've been unlucky a few times, but that game there, we deserved it. And we got it. And I'm absolutely brilliant at that. The coach, the players, everyone did absolutely brilliantly there. Unfortunately, one of our players did go off injured, done his knee in. Somebody else went off injured. But when they got that yellow card in the 8th minute, we got 2 tries. That's what did it. We got that lead. But, I mean, last time, I think, when we lost there, we were 19-0 up, I think, something like that at half-time. And we lost the game. So we're thinking, we needed to get those few points on the board. And every time we got a few points, it pegged them back more. It made, they had to try harder. They made mistakes. And that's why we just got the win. But, whatever the New Zealanders try and say, oh, you only won because, we got a yellow card, or you only won because, we made a few mistakes. Yeah, you did make those mistakes, and we capitalised. You did get a yellow card, and we capitalised. The thing in rugby is not just, we're better than you, you would have won, you wouldn't have won. It's capitalising on mistakes. If you do a knock-on, we get a penalty. We do, we get a line out or whatever. We drive, we score. We've capitalised. You get a yellow card because one of your players is stupid enough to pick one of ours up and more or less drop him on his head. We'll capitalise. That's rugby. You can't blame it on that. His fault, the team's fault, and we just capitalised and done it. And, I'm proud of it, and it is extremely good. And I just, it's one of the biggest things. It's extremely big in rugby, that is. Finally getting the win. And, the Ireland hat's on. Hopefully Manchester United can beat Swansea. We should beat Swansea tomorrow. But that's out of mind at the moment. It's just still at the minute. The Ireland win. After this video's uploaded, I might do a FIFA video. I don't know yet. But I'm still just trying to get over the fact that we've just, done that. It's history. 111 years since our first game against New Zealand. And we've finally got a victory against them. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe. Thank you.